Taiwan will ensure regional peace and stability and seeks to work with other like-minded democracies, President Tsai Ing-wen told senior French and Australian dignitaries on Thursday after a dramatic spike in tensions with China.
The United States and China have agreed in principle for their presidents to hold a virtual meeting before the end of the year, a senior U.S. administration official said on Wednesday, after high-level talks aimed at improving communication between the two countries.
Authorities arrested an 18-year-old male in connection with a Texas high school shooting that left 4 people injured after a fight broke out in a classroom on Wednesday morning, police.
U.S. Deputy Secretary Wendy Sherman and her 7-member delegation arrived in Pakistan on a 2-day visit to the country to hold important discussions with the civil and military leadership. Ahead of her visit to Pakistan, Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman on October 1 had demanded of Pakistan to take action against all extremist groups.
At least 20 people were killed and about 300 injured on Thursday when a 5.7 magnitude earthquake struck southern Pakistan in the early hours, as many of the victims were. That is a disaster management authority said. More than 100 houses collapsed. Rescue workers said that most victims were women and children. Prime Minister IMRAN Khan ordered emergency assistance. 9 critically injured patients were airlifted to QUETTA in army helicopters.
The 16th anniversary of devastating earthquake of magnitude 7.6 on October 8, 2005 in the northeast regions of the country will be observed tomorrow. The quake left 100,000 dead and 38,000 injured, besides rendering over 3.5 million homeless. It also affected more than 500,000 families.
Prime Minister Imran Khan will chair a meeting of the National Security Committee tomorrow to discuss the evolving situation in Afghanistan and other issues, sources said. The meeting will focus on the security situation in Afghanistan and Pakistan's narrative on it, and the role Islamabad has to play in it will be discussed at length.
Reacting to the United Kingdom's decision to not accept Chinese vaccines and placing Pakistan on the rest of the world list, Federal Minister for Planning and Development Isaac Tamar slammed the changes made by the UK government in its travel advisory. The minister highlighted that Chinese vaccines are approved by the World Health Organization.
While over 87 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered across the country, the National Command and Operations Center decided to approach unvaccinated people and convince them to get themselves vaccinated. The NCOC urged masses to get themselves vaccinated so that the country would return to normalcy.
A sessions court in Islamabad on Thursday fixed October 14 for the indictment of suspects in the murder case of NOOR MUKADAM, daughter of a former diplomat. The court had last month set October 6 for framing charges in the case, but deferred it after the suspects filed fresh petitions, seeking certain documents along with the copy of the challenge.
Even without Babar Azam taking the field at start of second leg in Lahore, Central Punjab nonchalantly prevailed against fierce rival Sindh for the second time to march into the ongoing National T20 Cup.
The State Bank of Pakistan announced that it would take measures to curb the undesirable outflow of foreign currency, a statement from the central bank said. According to the central bank, Afghanistan will be allowed to carry only $1,000 per person per visit, with a maximum annual limit of $6,000. Moreover, exchange companies will be required to conduct biometric verification for all foreign currency sale transactions equivalent to $500 and above.
Pakistan exported goods worth $50.6 million to Japan during the first quarter of the current fiscal year 2021 to 2022, witnessing an increase of 24.21% over the merchandise exports of the corresponding period of last year. According to press statement received here from Embassy of Pakistan in Tokyo, other than textile items, the major exports to Japan during July to September included agricultural and food products.